Hi, I'm Jillian Bullock, and I'm your host for Blood, Bruises, and Broken Bones. And this week I'll be mixing it up and showing you what it takes to become a professional mixed martial arts fighter. Ha! Blood, Bruises, and Broken Bones, the only weekly TV show featuring women doing unique, unusual, adventurous, and often dangerous jobs. Step aside, boys. These women mean business. Mixed martial arts, or MMA, is by far the fastest growing sport in the world. Although MMA has been around for hundreds of years, the popularity of the sport didn't begin to grow until the Gracie family, who created Jiu-Jitsu, which is Brazilian wrestling, founded the Ultimate Fighting Championship, or UFC, as it's called. Fighters usually step inside a cage that has 8 sides. It's called the octagon. Now, the match can be won either by a referee stoppage, a knockout, points by the judge, or a tap out.
Keep going, Lord. Keep going. Keep the pressure on.
So I'm ready to give it a try. I'm here with Brad Daddis of Daddis Fight Camps, and I just have a few questions I want to ask you before we get started. Please tell me some stuff.
Happy to answer.
Okay, first of all, what is mixed martial arts?
It's a combination of striking and grappling. Some of the major arts you'd see in mixed martial arts are Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is a grappling art, a lot of ground fighting. Another one would be Muay Thai kickboxing from national sport of Thailand, with the punches, kicks, knees, and elbows, which you're going to be doing today.
A lot of good stuff there.
Yeah, some of the best techniques from some of the best martial arts. Put together, whatever works, that's what's used in mixed martial arts.
So how many women do you have at your training center now?
We must have about 20, 25 females, and they're all excelling, doing a great job.
Do you train them differently from the men because they're female? I mean, a lot of schools do, you know.
No, they know what they're doing when they get in here. They know we're not baking cookies here. Some of the most exciting fights happen to be female fights. Gina Carano is a pretty famous fighter now.
She's one of the major ones, right?
She's almost a household name at this point.
So say I came into your gym, someone came in and said they don't have any martial arts background or anything, or they're recovering from an injury like me. Okay. How do you get them started? What do we do? I got my gloves on, I'm ready.
First thing we need to do is learn how to stand though in fighting. So I know you've done it in the past.
It's been so long, child.
Okay.
Start from the
All right,
beginning.
mixed martial arts can be a little different. Good. I'll tell you what, let's stand. I want you to, are you right-handed or left-handed?
I am a southpaw, I'm left-handed.
Okay, so you're southpaw, so you're gonna stay with your right foot forward. Good, and your strong hand and leg is in the back. Good. So we're gonna get on the ball of our back foot because we're gonna drive, and from all our punches and our kicks, we're gonna be driving off of that back foot to generate power. Let's give it a try. Good combination. Again. One more. I gotta tell you, I'm impressed. The next technique we're gonna throw is a knee strike. I'm gonna grab the back of your head, and I'm gonna pull you into my right knee. All right, in your case, since you're southpaw, it's gonna be your left knee. Excellent. Again. Elbow. And one more time. Good. Beautiful. I don't want to get you too tired now since you're going to be doing the class in a little bit.
Oh boy. Okay.
Great job. That's just the striking end of mixed martial arts. I do, however, want to show you some of the grappling involved. So my partner Jackson here is going to help us demonstrate. Okay. So the interesting thing about mixed martial arts is maybe I do that punch, the elbow, the knee. And Jackson, though, the rules allow him to come in and try to take me down to the ground. So as he tries to tackle me, to do that, I'm gonna surround his neck with my arm here, clasp my hands together, push my hips in, and choke him, all right? So what we're doing with our arm here is we're cutting off the carotid arteries, cutting the blood supply off to the brain, so it's lights out for him if he doesn't tap. Good. So you feel Jackson tapping you on the side there?
He tapped me 3 times. He
exactly.
Did that tap, the tap out. Yeah.
He was signifying surrender because if you continue to do that, again, no blood to the brain, it's going to be lights out for him. All right? So let's save some energy for class.
Brad, thank you.
Great job.
See you in class when I know I'll die. Okay,
you're going to do great.
Up next, I go one-on-one with female fighters. Find out what it's really like for the women who take it to the cage. So how did you get started, Donica?
I started about 4 years ago. My boyfriend at the time was training jiu-jitsu, suggested that I come in and try it out. Started, tried it out, loved it, and have been doing it ever since.
Oh, what about your family? I know they have some reservations about you fighting?
A little bit. My family wishes, that I wouldn't get punched in the face. But, if somebody loves something and it makes them happy and you love them, then you should be able to support whatever they want to do.
Now, you heard about some women that didn't make weight at one of those major fights. You heard about that?
It's a medical fact that you do retain water, when it's that time. But for the most part, I think you should be able to adjust for that. And there's no excuse not to make weight.
So now what happens, you work at Thomas Jefferson Hospital. What happens, you go there with a black eye or something after a fight?
Well, luckily I work in a lab. Not that many people see me during the day, but I guess if I had a conference or something like that, then I would pray that the makeup would cover it up.
How did you get into mixed martial arts?
I started teaching cardio kickboxing about 10 years ago, and I wanted to improve my skills, so I did a little bit of taekwondo. Okay. It wasn't challenging enough, so I thought, I heard Muay Thai, kind of the most extreme martial art, let me try that out, and that became my passion.
When did you actually turn pro?
I went pro last year.
Okay. Where have you been?
So in general, I fight in Thailand. I go there. I try to go every year. This will be my 6th trip coming up, and I fought there 3 times.
So do you think there's a lot of sexism in mixed martial arts?
When I was trying to get into the sport, I had called around schools and I was trying to find a place to train, and one place told me that I had to do cardio kickboxing.
What?
Then they would assess me to see if I was had the potential to do Muay Thai. But other than that, I really haven't experienced any sexism.
Okay, now I know your fight record is what?
7-3 right now.
7-3. So that's 7 wins, 3 losses, right? Okay, so you just had a loss recently.
Yep.
And really, you kind of got hurt really bad. You got a concussion, right?
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about what happened.
Yeah, so I went in the first round and I felt really strong. I just dominated. She couldn't do anything. And then the second round, I took one head kick and I felt it. I thought, I got to keep my hand up, and I just didn't. And I took another one. I didn't see it coming, and I was out for a couple seconds. I got up, thought I could continue, but I was just too disoriented, and they stopped it, and it was a TKO.
Why fight?
Yeah, it's tough. It's something that I think about all the time. I think it's the challenge of it. It's the fact that not many people can get in there and do that, and I know that I have that talent, and I feel like I want to keep
going, right?
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. Coming up, see what it takes to become a mixed martial arts fighter. I'll be getting down and dirty in Brad's kickboxing class.
Block, hook, cross.